Well, good evening, everybody. It's me, Alex. And today we have our usual giveaway. And of course, we have it because, as many of you know, we finally got to our 10,000 subscribers. And because of all of your support, of your likes, of your shares, we are growing very fast. We're going to be awarding some free classes today. We're going to be thanking our members. As many of you know, you can be a member on our YouTube channel for only $4 a month. And today, the lucky two people going to get a class. They can use it for themselves. They can award it to other person. But a lot of you already know. After you take your dispatch class, probably you want to come back to safety. You want to come back to IFTA. You want to come back to mentorship. So we're gonna wait a few seconds so everybody join. We're gonna be awarding few classes to people who reaching out to us. So before we're gonna start doing that, let's make sure that we are talk about dispatch, right? Why everybody wants to be a dispatcher nowadays? Well, I can tell you this because trucking industry, one of the biggest industry in USA. Trucking market went down now, so everybody's in shock, right? Well, Alex, what should I do? How can I dispatch my carriers? No one is happy. Owner operators are not happy. Drivers are not happy. Brokers taking advantage of you. But this is happening all the time. Market goes up and down. Plus, remember, nowadays situation in on the whole planet is kind of under big question right there, right? Many of you know that I am Ukrainian, all my family in Ukraine. So we are still facing aggression from the Russia and it's affecting everyone. If you think that, well, it's somewhere far, well, you can see gas prices went up, market goes down, China is watching, Europe is taking some steps, but it's going to affect everybody. But is the trucking going to disappear? Well, America lives on trucking. Without trucking, America cannot survive. Why? Because 75% of freight is moved by trucks, not by the rail, not by the ships, not by the air. But 75% are still moved by big semi trucks, right? So it's not going to change. We have problem, right? We have a shortage of the drivers. This is one of the biggest questions for the rocking. How can I find the drivers? How can I find qualified drivers, right? What does it take to drive the truck? A lot of people do not want to be away from their families. A lot of people don't want to spend their time on the road. That's why we have so many older drivers who are retiring and a new generation, millennials, they don't want to work hard. So this is the biggest problem. Secondary, it's not even that they don't want to join, but we have a lots of rules and regulations. And one of them, you have to be able to pass a drug test. You cannot have drugs in your system. And nowadays, I'm sorry, but this is number one problem in trucking. A lot of drivers cannot become a truck drivers because they cannot pass a drug test. So let's be honest and realistic. What else is going on? Well, I was always asking my students, and I have the last 211 11 responses for our last classes. And the question is, why are you choosing our training? Why people are so eager to come and learn from me? Well, as many of you know, I am not a sweet talker. I am direct. I am pushy. I want you to study. If you've been watching my videos, you love me or you don't love. I don't have people in between. Or you love me or you hate me. Because you know what? I might be pushy, I might be direct, but this is an industry, right? So let's watch why people choosing us. I just want to glance right here. Let me switch to this mode so we can see better. Well, most of you, we want to open a business, family business. I want to choose your training because I want to learn dispatch. Well, my mom like what you teach, and I will love to learn from you. Okay, so we have moms who are pushing their kids to sign up. You are the most reliable program. Alex is very true and passionate. I just want to be my own boss and help my husband, who is already truck driver. It looks like the most competitive training online. I wanted the best, and we're not gonna read through all of them, just few more. I would like to learn on your versus others have I seen to get detailed training. Yes, we do give a lot of details. Really like the way Alex teaches her courses, and because training is live on Zoom, and that makes it easier to learn. That's why we are different. Our trainings are not pre-recorded, they are live. You will be interacting, I will be calling you. I want to make sure you're going to be part of the class. What else? Let's scroll down. Some people changing the career, and because I want to learn the trucking business, I want to own my own dispatch service, right? Third time is a charm. Yes, you read correct. This is my third training and hoping to learn a lot to prepare me for this field. I don't want to be a desperate dispatcher, right? Some people come to me after taking two classes, three classes. I even had the winners who took five different trainings and finally came to me. So hopefully we did do a good job, because I know that final person opened the dispatch service and doing well. Because you are knowledgeable. I've been watching your YouTube channel, and I can tell you that you have a lots of knowledge. Knowledge comes from experience. Knowledge comes from making mistakes, and believe it, guys, I already made all the mistakes. So when I'm teaching you in my class, I want to make sure that you avoid them. I already made them. No need to repeat that. Okay, what else? I was looking for dispatch training, ran into YouTube, informative, well structured. Okay, so all of these responses, I like the way you teach. I like more in depth training. And yes, we have quizzes, we have homework. You even have to prepare for the first class. We already actually, after awards today, I don't think we have any space available. We are sold out for the May. Maybe one or two spaces will be left, but I will see, because how many awards I will be giving. So yes, you need to get ready. So learn something new, compare different options. Because of Alex, she really cares. Thank you, guys. I want to work like dispatch. So that's why did you choose our training. And let's see statistics. How do you guys find us? YouTube, 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 right? YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. So seems like the biggest source of you guys to find us is YouTube. That's why we are so proud. We are so proud that finally we got to the 10,000 subscribers, right? It took us less than 7 months. So can you picture, if you guys share it, if you like, if you invite your friends, we can grow, and you guys can learn. Even if you don't sign up for my trainings, you guys can learn a lot from the videos. And of course, the first videos were not the greatest, guys. I'm not a video editor. Some music was disturbing. Maybe I'm gonna reduce some of them on the subjects which are very important. Remember, I record myself while I do this, right? And I do dispatch every day. I love dispatching. So that's why this is a different. Let's see, what are you really want to do with after training. So the statistic says that most of you want to become an independent dispatcher. Look at this, 54% of you want to be a independent dispatcher. 10% want to work for somebody else, company dispatcher. 28% they want to own their trucking company, and 17% they already dispatching, but they want to come back and improve their knowledge. And another independent dispatcher, I guess 32%, probably it was worded differently, and open my trucking company, right? So those are statistics. What other trainings are you guys looking for? 31% of you are always taking the personal business consultation because we do cover a lot in class. It's more generalized. And people who are really serious, they come back for specifics, what they need to improve in their company, or they want the recommendations. So you guys come back for personal consultation. Of course, 94% of you want to be dispatchers. So our dispatch training is the most um, important. It's probably my number one baby. Although I teach safety, I teach IFTA, I love webinars on how to open company, but dispatching is one of the classes which I enjoy, which always different, and I am improving it every time. um Again, you guys want to come back for IFTA, 44% of you, 49% of you coming back to trucking and compliance. You interested in a freight brokering, and we're going to be adding that by the end of the summer. And of course, our mentorship, right? You guys know that we had to stop for a while due to situation in Ukraine, but we coming back. Mentorship is going to be back in the full force starting in June. I am structuring it a little bit differently. So please make sure, do not miss it, because again, it will be limited amount of students. I want more personalized mentorship. I want to make sure I push you to your limits. I want to make sure that you come to me not for 1 month, not for 2 months, but at least for 6 months to a year, and we can see your progress, right? And of course, are you guys following us? Facebook, YouTube. Most of you are on YouTube, Instagram, our website, and TikTok. Well, I have to improve. And have you attended any classes before? Well, some of you says yes, not sign up for others, but was waste of money, paid for another waste of money, training, but I did not, personal consult, IFTA. So different responses we have here. And of course, comments, recommendations, what are you looking for? Ready to learn? That's what I love to hear. I am excited to learn, waiting to meet you soon. You guys are very good, and I really like the way you teach and want to be a pro like Alex. I'm glad to begin my journey, excited on the hands on, excited. And that's what, guys, I am looking for. I want to make sure that you are there for me because I'll give you my 100%, but I want to back your attention. I want your efforts. I want you to try your hardest. Some people, maybe it's more challenging with the computer skills, with the time, because most of you guys are working, right? But it's possible. If I could have done it, look, this is not my first business, right? I had different businesses. If I could have done it, building my own company, owning my own trucking company, even coming to this level when I can share and teach, become an insurance agent, factoring agent. And if I can do it, you definitely can do it. Don't let anybody stop you. But yes, it takes knowledge. Don't try to go and dispatch, especially when market goes down, right? Do not take advantage of carriers. They do not deserve it. If you are not making profit for the carrier, that means or you lack in knowledge, or you really don't know how to change the game right now when the market goes down, or maybe that's something you should not do. If you are running carriers down and you running them out of business, if they are not happy with you, that's nothing wrong with the carrier. Because I can tell you this, the good carrier will stick with you, he will compensate you, he will not switch you. If you are making him money, he's not gonna look for somebody else. We have a waiting list right now for carriers who asking me to add them to our dispatch, and I am telling you, they are willing to pay for good dispatch service. And before we're gonna go, I want to show you the list So who are we looking today to full screen? So let's go to the full screen mode, because first, who is gonna be getting the free classes today? As many of you know, we have membership only $4 a month. So far, guys, look at this. All these people, 97 people are having our gold membership, which is $14 a month, basic membership, which is a $4 a month. Some of them have been with us for 6 months, 4 months. Some of them come and go. So today, that's what we guys gonna do. After I'm gonna say hi to people who watching. So we gonna choose 2 free classes. If you already took the class in dispatch, you can take safety. If you took the safety and dispatch, you can take IFTA. If you took all the classes, you can still give this class to someone you know, or you can choose personal consultation. So, our members, we appreciate your support. It's only $4 a month, but we want to give back. But also, because of your support, we're going to be giving 2 free classes to people who reach out. Many of you asking me, Alex, how can I get a free class? Well, you have to follow 4 steps. First, you have to make sure that you subscribe to our website. You have to become a member on our YouTube channel. You have to follow us on a Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And of course, you need to write your story. We're going through story. I go personally from the stories, and whatever moves me, whatever I think that this person deserves, we give in the free classes. So in a May class, we already have a few students who've been awarded classes when we had our Christmas giveaway. We're doing giveaways every 3 months. So remember, you still want to get a free class, you can become a member, or you can do the other steps and write us an award letter. Next one we're gonna do in July on Independence Day, right? We are here to support America. We're in America. We are proud to be part of this country. So that's gonna be next one. So let's say hi, and then we're gonna go through award, and then we're gonna choose the app, and we're gonna choose 2 people who are members, and hopefully they gonna win those classes. So let's see who we have. Hey, how are you? We have some of the people from previous class. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Trucking is a lifeblood of American economy. Yes, that's correct. Woohoo. So let's see. Just found your videos. You're amazing at it. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for support. Please share, a like, subscribe. It's very important to put the likes under each video, because that's how it puts us on the top. That's how algorithm of YouTube works, so we can reach out to more people, right? We have a lot of people who are in trucking industry. So let's think about it. So who is servicing trucking industry, and who is born of trucking industry, right? Because usually driver says, well, we are the born of the truck. Of course, because they are the one who are picking up goods, who are on the road, who are away from their families. But without people who service in also trucking industry, they cannot do that. So we as a dispatcher, we are servicing trucking industry by providing service for owner operators, companies, by connecting the freight from A to B. Then we have brokers on other sides. What does the brokers do? Well, the brokers find the shippers, receivers, so they arrange loads, right? And they find the carriers. So here again, we have brokers who serve trucking industry. Then we have insurance agent. For example, me, I'm also insurance agent, because you guys have rules and regulations. So we are servicing trucking industry. Then you have a factoring companies. They are servicing trucking industry by what? By buying invoices, by giving them money to the carrier so they can grow faster. Then we have dealers who and all the productions for the trucks and trailers, right? So do they service the trucking industry? Yes, because they are making and reselling the equipment. Who else do we have? Then we have an accountant, right? Who also help us with our taxes. Then we have a safety and compliance management, people who help us with the safety, with IFTA, with hiring, terminations, right? So look at how many positions are around trucking industry. Then we have the CDL schools. Are they servicing trucking industry? Yes, because that's where you go and get your CDL. Then we have schools like we are, right? Dispatch Training Center, for example. We are helping you to get the knowledge to become a dispatcher, to open your trucking company, to know how to calculate IFTA, for example, to become maybe safety manager or safety and compliance agency so you can provide services. So we have so many people around trucking industry. And believe it or not, this is a big, 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 big pie. And if you can get a little tiny piece of it, you will be good, guys. Doesn't matter what you guys gonna choose. Okay, what else? Loving it. Thank you. Thank you for your knowledge. You're welcome. And why is it important to share knowledge? Why my video is a little bit longer than everybody's else? Because, guys, it's so many things that I would like to share. And I don't want you to stop sharing. If you learned something from me, tell somebody else. Change the views. Make sure they don't do mistakes. Only together. Together we can stand united and we can change trucking for better. I cannot do it by myself. Brookie probably cannot do it by herself, but together we can change trucking for better. We can do better job. We can make sure that brokers don't take advantage of the carriers, that market is fair to all the sides. Only together we can change something for better. Okay, I want to work for myself. Yes, how many people are tired or working from 7 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever job you have, and trucking industry gives you that advantage. You can be dispatcher, you can work at your home, even due to COVID and all the uncertainty in your life. Don't you want to be in your comfortable settings? Yes, so you can, guys, do that. You can work for bigger companies, right? But I don't look in my training. I want you to become a business minded people. I want you to have an open mind. It's so many things that you can bring to this industry and you can make money. Also, a lot of people asking me, can we do this from different countries? Repeating myself again, 60% of dispatch, safety, brokerage is outsourced right now in USA. That means that we have people all over the world. Most of it is India, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Philippines, South America. We have Eastern Europe where they have a lot of services. Why? Because again, outsourcing is cheaper. So they can save money on dispatch, or people who are business oriented, that's how they make money. They find the carriers, they build the service out there because the cost of living is cheaper, and that's how they make money. Can you blame them? No. Business oriented people, entrepreneurs, that's what they do. But if you're looking for the job, maybe you can work for them. But again, are they going to train you? Do you need to have knowledge? Yes, you should have knowledge. Especially geography of USA. You need to spend more time on commodities. You need to know our tolls. You need to know our weather. You need to know the seasons. You need to make sure you understand what's going on in USA every day. United States is a huge country, right? You need to know time zones. You need to know zones. You need to know how our shippers receiver works. You need to know our holidays. And actually, I just wanted, since we're talking about holidays, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter, to everybody who is celebrating tomorrow. Personally, me, I will be celebrating next Sunday because I am Ukrainian Orthodox. But I wish everybody who's celebrating the Easter tomorrow happy holidays. Make sure you guys enjoy with your family, and everybody stay healthy and productive. And of course, hopefully, we are going to be not seeing any more wars, and the war in Ukraine will be done soon. Also, right now is a Ramadan, right? So a lot of people celebrating a Ramadan. We have Passover, whatever holidays. It doesn't matter which nationality, which race, where we come from, what is our background. Trucking industry welcomes everyone. So that's why if somebody tells you you cannot do it, listen to me. I'm telling you, yes, you can do it and I can help you. But let's continue. Miss you, miss you too, miss you too, and hopefully see you again back in mentoring. And I do want to report, Mr. Sanchez, how is it going? How's those carriers? How many you got and what's going on? It's a little bit challenging right now, but trucking is still there, right? Oh yeah, I see your comment again. Need that mentoring back. It will be back. It will be back. And next time when I will be in Miami, I promise you this, we are going to have a drink. So we meet each other in person. I love my students because I remember all of you guys. I might be mistaken by last name, but I am very visual person. So I remember every face, every expression, and every phone call that you guys made, right? The first scary phone call, right? And then the first load you guys book and the questions you were asking. Love the way you teach. Hello, hello, hello. Letter in English. Yes, it has to be in English. If you look into dispatch in USA, you should have intermediate English level, right? You might have accent. Most of us have accent, people who came from different countries, but you have to be able to write, read, and hold the conversation, right? So, my favorite Peter Ma, how is it going? Miss you. And everybody else, hi Alex. So I think we're gonna go to our first award. I already taken a dispatch, but it was only basic. Do you have an advanced dispatch course? You know what? I really would like to answer you this. I have so many people who took 1, 2, 3 classes, and no, you need to go to my regular dispatch class because I want to make sure that your basic is so strong, and we don't have the basic or advanced. We have a real dispatch class which gonna give you foundation, and you're gonna understand what you have to do. And then after I know for sure that you have strong foundation, you can join our mentoring. Again, mentoring is only for our students. Okay, so let's go and let's make few award. So, uh, and this letter from Mr. Beck. Well, hello, Alex. My name is Aslan Beck. I found your YouTube channel because I am interested in the dispatcher profession. I have seen many YouTube channels, but your videos are very different. Your videos are full of strong spirit and clear purpose. In many of your videos, you are talking about the opportunity to win a free place on your course, and I really want to participate. Why is it important to me? Well, I am Kabardian. I live in the city of Nalchik in the North Caucasus. For a long time, I have been trying to leave this country and move to the USA because I categorically do not like what is going on in this country. I look at what a terrible grief came to your homeland, and it reminds me of what grief was done to my ancestors almost 250 years ago. This grief has a specific name: Russians. We lost most of our lands and our population, some of which were deported to Turkey. It was the same, and is it now in Ukraine. genocide that Russia has not yet recognized till now. Briefly about this, you can be read it at the link. I actually gonna give the link to everybody so you guys can have a knowledge from different situation, different countries and history. We need to educate ourselves. But let's continue. I love my home, my city, my mountains, the nature, but I cannot live in this country. Since 2017, I have been trying to move to the USA, participated in diversity visa program, and try to win the green card lottery. But now it is time to try other possibilities. The most profitable variant is to move to Turkey. And to make it happen, I need a stable income. The profession of a dispatcher is exactly what can help me, my family, and my children to gain a foothold in a new place. I will keep trying to move to the USA, but I do not live this country but if I do not leave this country in the coming summer, I'm afraid it will be too late. Here every day there are new prohibitions and restrictions, and even this letter can become a reason for repressions. As for the profession of a dispatcher, I'm very impressed with your idea to change the transportation industry for better. I fully share the mission. Also, after seeing your interview with Dell Hamilton, I have identified three key factors which influences to the lumper services speed. I would like to share that with you, and hopefully those ideas can help the industry to become better. At this moment, I'm in contact with a person who can possibly give me a job as a dispatcher in his company. And this motivates me to quickly acquire knowledge about this profession. I really hope that I will become the lucky man who will win. Thank you for your work, and I wish the peace as soon as possible to your homeland. So back, Jer- Jerich, so back Jerich is our winner. Well, first of all, I really feel sorry for everybody who had to leave their country just because of the situation in their own land. Secondary, I can see that person really want to be successful. Look at this. Not only that he was watching the videos, but he already tries to improve the industry by giving the ideas. So that means that person doesn't want just take a free class from me. Person wants to make sure that trucking is better. So that's why when I was reading one of those letters, I decided that this is going to be our winner. Well, we're going to be back in a second. Remember that our safety is coming up, and we're going to award our second free class. Well, and we are back. So, second award, which is going to go to person who here in USA, and her name is Sarah. I do not have the last name, but I do have email. So let's read her story. Hello, Alex. My name is Sarah. I am writing to you to show my appreciation for you and your content. I am fairly new to the logistics industry. I was told about dispatching by a friend. I took a class from somebody else and I got my LLC. Unfortunately, I did not get everything I felt like I needed from the class to be a pro dispatcher. Then I found your YouTube channel. I have three children that count on me. I cannot wait to get my business up and rolling so that I can not only make this career change, but also show my kids that they can do anything they want if they put their mind into this. And they don't have to work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job. I was trying to sign up for the May class, but I won't be able to due to finances. But can you please let me know if you ever have any discounts or sales for the class? Thank you, Sarah. Well, again, I know the person already took the class, and I feel sadly that we have so many fake classes. We have so many scammers who try to sell classes, charge so much, and do not give basic foundation. So that's why I want to make sure I help this woman. First of all, she has 3 kids. I know how hard it is to take care of the kids, especially when you want to switch to something new. So that's why Sarah, and her email is Spirit Chartcast. So she is our second winner. So we have 2 winners. And now we're gonna say hi to a few of our watchers, and we're gonna go to our members, and we're gonna choose 2 winners from our members for our YouTube channel. So that's gonna be exciting. Jason Bell. Hi, Jason. How are you? See you soon on safety. Sunday, we start safety. Saturday, it's a IFTA class, right? Uh, Alex, looking forward to safety class. Thank you. You are awesome. Happy Ramadan. Yes, happy Ramadan to everybody. I listen to you every day. Thank you so much. Hi. And again, I believe you were asking us how to do what you need to do. So today we already told you. And we have Laurentin Rotaro, hello from Moldova. Correct me. I do believe I had you in my award list before. Please write down if I am correct. Maybe I will find, because it's Easter. Maybe we'll give another letter. So please respond to me. But I do believe your story was also touching. So maybe you're gonna be the lucky one. Peace for your homeland. I'm from Cuba, and I had to leave my country too. I know how sad it is. Yes, it's not easy. Brenda here from class. I'm looking forward safety. You're a good instructor. This patch class was intense and very productive. And I do believe this is a Brenda Moore, right? So I think she's the one who is getting the free safety class, because she's also helping lots of kids who come to her foster care, right? I think I am correct. It is Brenda Moore. So that's why she's getting the free safety class. She's already enrolled in it. Hello, Alex. Hello, everybody. I'm starting my business too as a dispatcher. That's good. Make sure. And yes, 10,000K. I'm here since 100. Even commented on your first video. So happy for you. Thank you, Mihailo. And exactly, because probably of your comments, people will start noticing. So, guys, make sure every time you watch, you come, you like, and yes, it's me. So Brenda, I want to thank you again, and that's why she was awarded the free safety class, which is gonna start. Actually, she's awarded. I'm even gonna throw IFTA for her as well. So she's joining IFTA and safety because she's a good person. She's taking care of a lot of kids for the foster care, and that's why she wants to learn dispatch, so maybe she can build this service and she can give them jobs. So Brenda, thanks again for what you do. And it's never too late to start helping others. It's never too late to change somebody's life for better, because only we as a human can do something good. It has to come from your heart. It has to come from your vision. And life is not that easy. But if you can help somebody, believe it or not, the universe, that God will give it back to you. Okay. I'm starting my business too, signing up for class this week. For people who still did not sign up, again, after this live, for 24 hours, due to the Easter, Ramadan, Passover, all the holidays, we're gonna give $100 off. So after this live, for 24 hours, the price for all the upcoming classes are gonna go $100 off. So make sure you use this opportunity in the next 24 hours. So right now is the most exciting part, because I want to make sure that my members, my supporters, get extra from me, right? So let's look at this list again. We have 97 members. You know what? Let me go really fast. Let me go really fast and make sure that some people were trying to join us the last minute. I just want to make sure that the numbers did not change. So I'm going to go to membership and I'm going to customize the channel, and I will see how many members we have right now. And I want to make sure that it's still the same. So members, membership, and yes, it's still 97. So we are good to go. I just want to make sure everybody had an opportunity. So let's go back to this list. Okay, guys. So here's the list, right? You can see everybody here. I can have their link. I have their membership, their names, right? And now we're going to choose 2 winners, right? So please, one of you, when you hear that number, make sure you put it in a comment so we have proof that it's all real. We are not making up stories here. So here, I'm choosing this app. So we can put minimum 1 to 97. And here it comes. Who is going to be our winner? So we're going to click right here. 39. Wow. Who is number 39? Let's see. 39, 39, 39. Here, Lisa. Lisa, you are the winner. Wow, Lisa is the winner. Lisa already took what? She took our dispatch class. She took our safety class. I do believe, Lisa, you did not take IFTA class. So here you are. This is your chance. Again, if you want to give it as a award to some people who you know, or maybe your relatives. I know that you already finally start dispatching. I know that your husband and you started family business. I'm so proud of you. I even know that you are part of RTS. So you are one of my supporters. You're one of my previous students. And see, God gives back to you. So again, number 39. Let me put the full name right here. So here it is. Again, Lisa. Lisa Rose Urquhart. She is the winner. Okay? And we're going to our second free class. So let's see. Again, congratulations, Lisa. Congratulations. Everybody's saying congratulations. So let's go back, guys. Let's go back. And we had 39, right? So I did not switch. So let's do it again. Happy, lucky winner. Send the positive energy to the universe. Ask and you shall receive. 14. Number 14. So let's see. Let's scroll down and find number 14. We have Cheryl Kearney. So actually, I am going to copy and put right here in our number 2 winner, right? And we had 39. Lisa, right? So she is our first winner. Okay. So let me answer a few questions. I send you message with a subject. Okay. So here you go. Let's decide. So we have two winners, right? We have two winners. Don't save. Let me find my email. I think Rotaro. And let's read his story. And I will make sure that you guys will award whoever is watching right now. If we're gonna receive 10 pluses, like yes, he should win. Yes, he should win 10 right now. This guy from Moldova can win. So while you guys gonna decide, let's read his story. So here's the story. Dear Alex, let me salute you from Chisinau. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your priceless efforts to make us happy and independent pro dispatchers. Below, I will write some wishes that I would have liked to finish with your help. Practically, and all day long yesterday, I thought about what to do and how to do it, and yet I decided to write this email to you. Dear Alex, I took my time yesterday immediately after watching the live where the broker wanted to trick you and you acted with a lot of evidence solving the problem in a professional manner like a pro, as usual. I hesitated until I sent this message. Dear Alex, I will ask you something. But from the beginning, as I said, I want to make sure that this will not affect our sincere friendship that I feel I really want to be the true friends until the end of my life. Oh, okay. Let's help each other grow financially and in all spheres of life. So, see, this guy has a good energy. He doesn't want just the free class, he just wants to make sure that we can still friends and help each other. The year of 2022 is the year of the tiger, the year of the bold people who know what they want from life, who act firmly, of revolutionary people who want to change things for better. Being a tiger, it is my lucky year. I was born in 1986, a tiger who is hungry to make beautiful things, to start a new career, in solid industry. I really thank God for meeting you online. And from the bottom of my heart, I want you to understand my situation and help me. I repeat, dear Alex, I want this audition of mine not to affect the beautiful relationship between us. So see, we have virtual relationship because he's watching all my videos and hopefully likes them and comments. However, I dare ask for your support, help, and understanding. First, dear Alex, here is what I managed to do in 2015, resonating with my father's wish, still on the bed of suffering. My father was diagnosed with ALS with a 2-year prognosis. He died in 2015. I'm very sorry. Very sorry for your loss. I lost my father 7 years ago, being only 63. So I know how it feels. It's impossible to go through the pain, especially when you're in different country, and at least you were able to see your dad in the last days. I was not. Issued So in 2015 the USA embassy issued us immigration type visas attached below, but we couldn't take it due to Anna's kidney failure at the airport. Also, on the day of my father passed away, my 6-year-old boy was born. So as I mentioned, God made us chosen for the visas lottery for the United States the year 2015, participating since 2007. It followed a rather complex process in which I had to complete various lost documents for me, Mark, Anna, in a limited time. I did not think that we would meet the established terms, neither material nor time. However, in the last 100 meters, I managed, and with two so called my dependents, Anna and Mark, my 6-year-old boy, to receive immigration visa. We were very happy about this, especially since my father's last words to me were said, Lavrentine, don't waste your time, act quickly. That means to fit in time and do not miss the opportunity. My father was right, and suffering from disease with a 2 year prognosis. He died in my hands, and at that moment, Anna called me from the maternity ward, informing me that she just gave birth. My dad heard it. He died with a smile on his face. He managed to become a grandfather for a few seconds, but still, he managed to become a grandfather at the age of 65. He was my only friend. He invested a lot of hope and trust in me and my future. And I want to prove that his effort was not in vain. I want to create a solid source of income to build a house in my father's village within 5 years, to continue the family tree, very important goal. This village near the Nistru River, which is a very beautiful village nominated in UNESCO attractions. By the way, you are always welcome. Know that you have a house here, open doors in Kishinev. Okay, so let's continue. Let me scroll on my other thing. In my turn, having a return from the USA, I work into the Denver. Oops, it goes. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I want to make sure. I used to work in Denver, Colorado, workplace solution in 2007. So after returning home, I work from home since 2009 with the USA Marketplace, selling online IT solutions, drafting loan mods for the real estate company, managing a group of agents from Kishinev. While I was doing all of those tasks, dreaming that one day I would see America again. And look, the thoughts really tend to materialize. Only Anna got disease, and on her departure to Orlando, we lost our visas, tickets, and the chance to emigrate. Wow, this is a very, very sad story. So, guys, I think we can get the 10 likes, and even if we don't get this, I want to make sure that as father used to say, his father used to say, may God for everything is done with and through people with great souls. And he was right. I'm so sorry I understood him so late. Now, after the pandemic, after being discharged from the hospital, from the COVID department, I know I need to play the hard game in the beginning in order to be successful. So please give me the chance to change my life, my family lives, and the chance to support my mother. P.S. Forgive me for the writing so late on the New Year day. I was rushed to the hospital with a COVID. God gave me a new chance as a life, and I wanted to use it rationally, working and working hard. I am aware that money does not fall from the trees. There is no other solution. In this context, I want you to help me. I have had multiple sclerosis since 2010, and I have always worked from home with the USA Marketplace in sales, B2B, in real estate, and other companies. Being the only source of income in my home, my wife Anna is from Transnistria. You probably heard of this little unrecognized country near Ukraine. Yes, and now we all hear about this. She speaks Russian, but her English is at low level. I learned English from the first grade, and in the moment I speak fluent English. Please find attached medical extras and a few pictures. Well, we don't really have to see the proof, guys, but what do you think? Do you think that we can change one man's life? Guys, please make sure you put the like right now. Let's show everybody else that kindness exists, that humans are still here, that we can do so many beautiful things by helping change the life, helping families to have better life, making sure that you can be an example for your kids, that you go after your dream, that you don't really have to slave for somebody else. You can learn, you can do better, and you can be a good human. In the end of the day, it's all about being good hearted. It's about giving. It's not about receiving, it's about giving. So please make sure you post, does This gentleman deserves. His name is Lavrentin Rotaro. He is from Moldova. He wrote this. He wrote this before New Year when we had the drawing for our Christmas, remember? So he missed it. But I saw him today because, as I said, guys, I remember faces, I remember the names. So here it is. Please, thank you. I am so excited. So officially, yes, Lavrentine, I am not even waiting for the likes for people who watching because I was hoping to get likes. So make sure, does he deserve it? Put the plus or put the like or put the heart, put the God bless you. I know that you guys have it in you. I know that all of my students, people who come to me, they're very genuine, they're very hardworking people, people who deserve to do better in life, and people who can be inspirational. If I can help you, I will help you. So from the bottom of my heart, yes, you get in the free class. You're gonna receive all the stuff today. All our winners, for people who won, Lisa and other person, you guys have to decide which class to take, right? And here you go. Look at this. Congratulations to the winner. See, look, guys. We have good-hearted people all over. Yes, he deserves it. Yes, he deserves it, right? Look at all your likes. Because of you, because of us, we can change. Trucking for better. We can make sure that everything will be better everywhere. Good evening, and please explain difference between a towaway and load out trailer. Okay, somebody's asking, Robert's asking the question. Sorry for my voice today. We've been raising money, so I've been outside and it's been a little chilly outside, so I lost my voice. But yes, he deserves it. Yes, Peter. So again, we got our winners, right? uh you know that in my classes I always see who is putting effort, who is trying the hardest. And I guess what, I know that safety class coming up, and I would like to award a free class to my previous students. And I can tell you why I am choosing them. Well, first of all, it's going to be a couple who took my classes, couple who already reached out to me for private consultation. So they had a private consultation, couple who is planning to take safety, but because I know when I see goal oriented people, I want to speed up this process. So hopefully they are watching me now, maybe not, because they are in Alaska, right? And my previous students from March class know them well. This is Gretchen and Alexander. Well, I guess what? Happy Easter. I am awarding a free class for both of you because I see the determination. I see your kindness. I see that you guys gonna be a good people. And after you guys gonna succeed, hopefully you gonna award that free class. But first, I am gonna give you a little extra. I wanna make sure that you start going towards your goal. So, two more classes, safety classes. So, get ready, Alexander and Gretchen. You're going to be working hard. We're starting on next Sunday. That's it for today. Again, if you have any questions, I have maybe 5-10 more minutes because, again, our lives are so long and people complain about this, right? So, make sure I answer a few questions. So, I think was from the Robert. Good evening. Can you please explain between tow away and load out trailer? Okay, so tow away and load out trailer. Nowadays, you guys know that it's not enough trailers, right? So tow away, that's when it's already preloaded, right? For example, Amazon, right? You go, you pick up power only. It's not your trailer, it's already loaded. You go from Chicago to Memphis, you drop off, you might take another load, you might not have. Loadout trailer, it's when broker is giving you a trailer. It can be dry van, it can be flatbed, it can be reefer for certain days. Usually it's 7 to 10 days. For example, you need to pick up this trailer and you can use this trailer and you can load out. So you can find the load. So let's say you picking up this in Lafayette, Indiana, dry van. You have to bring it to California, to Los Angeles. You have 10 days to use this trailer. What do you need to make sure you have? In this case, your company need to have trailer interchange in both cases for tow away and for loadout trailer. But make sure that you meet the date, right? If that trailer has to be in Los Angeles in 7 days, you have to make sure you bring it there. You can use it for 7-10 days. Usually the pay is minimum. For loadout trailer, it's from 100 maximum $400 for you to bring trailer from one place to another. Why are they using it? Because a lot of time this is a brand new trailers which need to be moved, right? So companies who sell them, they providing this, but it's also big plus for you, right? Because you can use it for 10 days and you can find a dry load, maybe going from Indiana to California. If you are somewhere in the Midwest, you can take few different loads. Just remember, if you do not have, for example, if it's a reefer and your company doesn't have the reefer breakdown, you cannot take reefer loads. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really losing my voice. I'm sorry. Sorry if I don't sound that clear. So again, so this is a difference. If you took the reefer, you can still put the dry loads which can fit on the reefer, or you can add reefer breakdown to your policy. Again, if you guys gonna do it for few weeks, for few months, otherwise it doesn't make sense. So this is what is the difference. Why a lot of people doing it? Because we did not had enough trailers. We had a shortage of the trailers, shortage of the trucks, right? So that's a difference, okay? And yes, he deserves it. Yes, he deserves it. And yes, we're excited to see people. Any questions, please? I will answer. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You brought me to my tears. Thank you all. You're welcome. I'll see you in a class. Make sure you start getting ready. Thank you for your family safe. Thank you so much. Wow, that's really cool. I want to thank and appreciate your explanation. With you is a great help. Any other questions, guys? You want to sign up? Make sure you go to our website, right? It's learndispatch.com. After this live, for the next 24 hours, everybody's gonna be getting the discount $100. So make sure you don't use that opportunity. Plus, we only have 4 spots left for May. I did not even added the June class yet, because I don't know if I'm gonna do the June class, or maybe I will go all the way to July. So May class, 4 spots left. We still have openings for IFTA and safety, because those classes you do not need to pre-study. So if you're still debating, if you need the IFTA, make sure you use the opportunity for IFTA. It's going to be $50 off for the next 24 hours. For safety, it's also $100 off. Make sure you do it. For the previous students, make sure you reach out. You can get that discount all the time. Just make sure that you reach out to us. Okay, save me a spot. Well, it's kind of like a delivery, first come, first serve. So the moment those 4 spots are gonna fulfill, the class is sold out. I will not be adding more people, because we already again at 65 people. So with 4 people plus the free awards, we are pushing our class again to how many? 75, 77 students. So unfortunately, we'll not be saving the spot. would like to know when the market will increase in trucking because all carriers are struggling with low rates and me as well. Well, dear Robert, I wish, and people who know me, they know that I have a sense of humor. I wish I would have a crystal ball, but I think the market will be low for the next few months due to the situation worldwide, due to also tension between Russia and Ukraine, aggression of the Russia, the war, because it's affected our fuel, our gas. So it's gonna take a while for our government to realize and look for different alternative, right? Because in USA, guys, we have enough diesel in our own USA. Same in Canada. We don't really have to count on outside fuel resources. But unfortunately, I am not a president. Well, you suffering because right now also tension with China, right? So we have shortage of stuff coming in. Also, inflation. People cannot afford to buy as much. I mean, if each of you guys go to the store, you can see, right? You go to the store, you put $300 for the groceries, you come back home and it's not much there. So, inflation rates. So, it's also ability of people to buy. If people are not buying, what's happening? Then shippers, receivers are not selling or getting stuff. So that's also a fact of the economy, right? And we've been affected because of what? Because of the COVID, because of the war, because of what? Because everybody got those small business loans, right? People who did not even deserve. So now we all gonna pay for it. So this is just understanding economical picture of what's going on, supply and demand. But as I am teaching in my classes, change your game. Maybe go to the different area. If you staying on the road, avoid East Coast because of the tolls and the fuel. Maybe don't do longer miles. Concentrate on the shorter runs because sometimes you can take two short runs if you are taking straight through. Maybe switch to different equipment. But right now, let's see. That's what's been happening right now. And it's good that Robert asked that question. In March class, I was asking my students to make sure that they go back and they check on the trend lines, right? So let's see. Remember, I told everybody, guys, April is going to be way low. When we were practicing in the end of the month, in the beginning of April, it was still showing what? 290. Look at this. It's already at 288 for dry van, right? It's a 322 for reefers, but I can tell you this is not correct. So dry vans right now, they are averaging 240, 250 for all miles. And I'm talking all miles, right? Because here it's only loaded miles. So that's what we average in 240, 250. Reefers right now at 270, 280. Flatbed step decks are at 310, 320 in the pants where they are and why, because right now we are back to construction, so that's why the market is higher. But this is the reality of trucking. So if you post, for example, if you post, and right now it's Easter, right? So this is a holiday. But let's see something. If we post a new truck on Monday, let's say in Lake Zurich, look at this, how many loads are there? Look, 458 loads for the reefer in Chicagoland, when usually that number used to be from 1900 loads to 3000, right? So let's see dry vans. So which market is better? Let's look at the dry vans. So let's switch our type of trailer, right? So let's see for Monday, what are we showing? We're showing 1232. So dry vans are doing better in Chicago area. Let's look at flatbed, right? So let's do flatbed for the same day. And that's how you guys can see 662. Just looking at this data, you already know that for dry van right now in Chicago is the best market, but doesn't mean that they are paying $3 per mile, doesn't mean that they're paying $4 per mile. That does not exist. Let's switch different area. Let's put, for example, Dallas, right? Dallas, Texas. So let's start with flatbed. 534 loads. Let's switch to when, right? So let's see. 1333, 1133, and let's switch to reefer. That's what you guys need to do to see which areas working. Look, 481. Still, dry winds are in the best position right now in Dallas. Let's do another one. Let's do, for example, Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles. Let's go to West Coast. Let's check the reefers first. Only 328 because produce season did not start yet. Let's switch to when. Let's switch to when. Okay, we're talking about 627, and let's switch to flat. Okay, 203. So Los Angeles market is not doing that well. This is just a little preview. Of course, in a life, we cannot go through the market and everything else. But here's my advice: pre-booking, connecting, minimizing that deadhead, right? Minimizing that deadhead. For example, right now, all my trucks already pre-booked till Tuesday. First, it was the Easter weekend when you have to pay attention to shippers, receivers. So you had to make sure on a Good Friday you were calling your shippers, receivers, checking if the hours are still the same due to the Easter, right? Did I have to wait till the Monday? No. On Monday, everybody's gonna wake up. Oh my God, I need to have the load. So this is gonna be impossible to find a good paying load on Monday. Plus, on Friday, Thursday, lots of brokers wanted to go home, take day off. So they were covering their Monday, Tuesday loads because some people take a little bit longer vacation, right? They go from Friday to Tuesday. So that's why the smartest decision was for all dispatcher last week is to pre-book the loads actually on Thursday, not even Friday. So I have the trucks, which some delivering still on Sunday, some were delivering today. They are rebooked, but you have to make sure that you don't trust the brokers because some of them were lying to you. And I want to see how many drivers are stuck there because the receivers are closed due to the holidays. If we have any drivers, they can put a comment and say, yes, I was supposed to unload, but receiver or shipper or load is closed. Whose fault is it? Let's be honest. Well, dispatchers cannot trust the brokers. They need to verify hours due to the holidays. So that's what makes you a pro dispatcher. Extra step, extra preparation, change of the plan. Okay. I know nothing about dispatching, so I need a beginner class. Our class is for beginners and for everybody who wants to start. I do not divide them in advance. When you want to go to advanced level, you come back to mentoring, but it would be great to start with a strong foundation. Okay. Exactly, I'm aware of the market spot, but some brokers do not care what's going on with the world and etc. because it's up to customers. But again, Robert, they do not care. Well, brokers get affected by the rates as well because if the shippers or receivers or buyers do not want to pay, some brokers don't have that money to give to us. So economy affects not only us. And most of you say, oh my God, the brokers are so bad. Brokers are so bad. You know what? We should actually bring few of them for the lives. They are in a hot spot as well because it's no loads and the shippers, receivers, they are bidding. Most of the people are bidding nowadays. So when they have the brokers who are willing to take the load for nonsense, and then we have what? We have a lot of desperate dispatcher, a lot of desperate carriers who still book the load, nonsense load, right? And I will be posting some videos this week because I am tired of having the conversation. On Friday, I know that we usually take the load from Wheeling to Statesville, North Carolina with paint, tanker indoors. We get paid 30 to 3400. On Friday, one of the brokers, I believe it was Universal Brokerage, was offering the same load for $1,600. 800 miles for $1,600, 45,000 on the way from Chicago going to North Carolina, heavy load. This is nonsense. So when I told, I'm sorry, but I'm not a charity dispatcher and I'm not a charity trucking company, the broker got a little bit upset. He's like, well, we guys paid you all the time before. I understand you paid us before, but fuel went up. Cost of insurance went up. I cannot afford to send my carrier. So that's why some owner operators right now taking breaks, right? If they afford to take break, it's better to go home, do something, fix your truck. It's a good time right now. If you guys need to fix your truck, fix when the market is down. You don't want to keep running when you're not making profit. For dispatchers, just make sure you change the game. Make sure you pick up in the same city. Make sure you pick up in the same receiver. Make sure you combine shorter loads. Do not try to go to that nonsense, go coast to coast for $2. Guys, most of you, it's cost $2.20, $2.30 with a driver to break at zero. So how can you take nonsense loads? You are running them out of business, right? Also, problem solving. I don't know if the Brandon's gonna be watching me. My previous student texted me on Friday. Well, what should I do? My driver left my trailer unattended on the truck broke down, so he left the trailer on the side of the road and he drove a little bit with the truck and the truck broke down. Then he left the truck, took the plane ticket, and left. What should I do? So, what should I do? Well, welcome to reality of trucking, right? But here it is. Brandon, the first mistake Brandon did, and I'm not talking, guys, not being honest, but he called the broker and start telling him a situation with a trailer that it's an unintended on the side of the road. Guys, you do not spill the beans. You do not say that to the broker. You have to take care of the situation because what are you doing? You putting your carrier in the situation when the broker can file the claim even before this is should be possible, right? So please, I teach you to be honest, but I teach you to be smart and logical. So first, learn how to solve the problem. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to find what towing service. Maybe they can even deliver. I do believe it was going to Costco in Seattle, Washington, right? 60 miles. Well, you can look for different truck. You can pay for redelivery for the load, but never admit to the broker that your truck is unattended, trailer is unattended, cargo is unattended. It's no, 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 no. It's between you, your carrier. Driver who left, well, again, those drivers exist, right? They leave your trucks, they leave your trailers. For the owners of the company, make sure you have cameras, make sure you have GPS tracking, make sure you monitor what's going on. When you see on the GPS that your trailer in one place, your truck in another place, and your driver now already flying somewhere, well, what do you need to do? You need to take care of the business. That's why a lot of owners, they have CDL. So you jump in that plane, you start calling, you need to solve this problem, right? You as a dispatcher, you need to make sure you help. So if you need to change the appointment, you're going to change the appointment, but please make sure that you what is best for your carrier, not the broker. And the best for your broker at that situation is to maybe not be honest 100%, but say, well, truck is broke down. Well, we are looking for a recovery truck. We need to rent the truck, so it's gonna take us few days. But never ever tell them that their cargo is unattended. They don't need to know that, right? This is just a little tricks. And again, It's a trucking. You want to be honest, but you need to know when to not to tell the full truth. So hopefully Brandon learned from that, right? So that's why most of the students, when they have an emergency, they text me, they call me, and we solve the problems. Well, thanks again. Happy Easter. I love you all. And hopefully our winners are going to be happy that they receive extra gift for Easter, and we can change trucking for better. What else? Robert, probably it's time to sign up for our classes so you know all the answers. If you do not mind, can you suggest what kind of strategies that should I do? I got a new driver in Orlando. They do not have trailer. It's power only. So how can I get them out from Florida? Need your feedback. One of the strategies is here. When I had the drivers who live in Florida, I mean, I am in Chicagoland. I don't know where Robert is, but they would fly home and come back because, as many of you know, Florida is dead. Out of 12 months, Florida is dead 10 months. So if you have a driver who is all the way in Miami, who is in Orlando, what do? Or you start deadheading. You don't sit there trying to find nonsense cheap load. You deadhead somewhere to Georgia, to Alabama, to North Carolina, and you get the load right away because you are not going to waste time. Secondary, I don't know where you located, but I like them to fly home. Usually drivers stay on the road for what? 2-3 weeks, right? So then they can go home for 1 week. It will be cheaper for you. You will benefit from it. If you're not gonna try to take him to Florida, get him out, both of you are losing money. Actually, he's not, because you paying him per mile. So for him, it doesn't matter, but it does affect you as the owner of the company. So here's a question, Robert. Do you want to run charity company, or do you want to have profitable trucking? So again, even as the owner of the company, you need to know the basics of logistics, of cost, of insurance, and of the game plan and how to work around this. Okay. Okay, stop. Yes, in Ethiopia and Ukraine, happy Easter next week for you and for all tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sassy Lady, for all you do for us newbies. You are welcome. Both of them, my man. Okay, thank you, guys. And again, love you all. Make sure you sign up. Make sure you do what? We need to make sure that you guys like, comment, share, and we're gonna grow, because here's my goal. By July, but our next giveaway, I would love to be at 15,000 followers. We are today at 10 and a half, so that's not that many to find. Hopefully, with every like and share, we're gonna go on the top, and YouTube will help us to grow. Love you all. Enjoy your holidays. Make sure that you use our free code to get the DAD subscription for 1 month free. For students who are starting May class, don't start it yet. Please wait until we go through the first, second class. Do not waste the 3 months. You're not there yet. Just watch the video I send you. Make sure you look at the post references. Make sure you work on the zones. Do not do it yet. I will give you instructions after I see you on our first class. And again, safety class starts next Sunday. Our IFTA is Saturday. So we're going to have big weekend next week. And together we can change trucking for better. See you soon, guys.
changing the world. We won't back down this time around. In every city, in every town. Whoa, we're changing the